All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's assignment will be this cubic shape right here. Now, it really only looks intimidating due to the fact that it has all these dimensions. So let's get to it. I'm going to actually start from opening up the program. I noticed a lot of you keep asking whether it's imperial or metric. If you'll look in Google Classroom, I will just describe it as imperial. So we're going to click create a new page, click imperial, and click OK. As that loads up, just want to let you guys know we are going to have our layer properties that we have to set. So we're going to need a center, construction, dimension, and object. Now, let's get to it. So a couple things we have to do. Again, our layer properties. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to do that 4 times. I'm going to right click on the first one, say rename. That one's going to be my construction line. That color is going to be gray. It's going to be continuous and default. Next, it is going to be object line. That color is going to be cyan. Continuous, we're going to change the line weight to 0.5. Actually, you know what? Let's do 0.3 so it's not too thick. Next layer is going to be the dimension layer. Actually, you know what? Let's do the center layer. That color is going to be red, continuous, default. Last one is going to be dimension. That one's going to be yellow, continuous default. Actually, for center, I'm going to change that. So we're going to put the center line type, load, scroll down to center, okay, click center, okay. Now, the reason why I did it like this is kind of to get you guys used to drawing in a certain order. So I like to go from the construction layer properties to the object layer properties to the center layer property, then dimension. So now to begin, we have to turn on our ortho mode. We have to turn on our ISO draft. We also have to set our limits. So I'm going to put in limits. Now for imperial, it's going to be -12, comma, -9, and then 12, comma, 9. Now I go to view, zoom, extents. There we go, right in the middle. Now, if you guys don't have this menu right here, I'm going to show you how to do it. You're going to see this drop down arrow right next to share. You're going to go to show menu bar, and that menu bar is going to pop up. Now, let's go to our construction layer property and begin. So I go to construction, line. I got to turn on my snap mode because I want to get the 0, 0 axis. And we're all set to begin. So I'm going to draw a cube that's 4 inches by 4 inches. I press escape. Remember that magic command, F5. We have to change our view because we're going to draw the top. 4, 4, 4. Now, cubes are the best way to learn how to change your views because you have a front view, which is this one right here, a top view, and then a side view. So press F5, we get the right view or the side view. Press line, 4, and 4, okay? Now, we are able to start drawing the finer details, as I like to call it. So to begin, I'm going to go to Object, Layer Property. I'm going to change my view to Front View. I'm going to go to Line. So I start in this corner right here. I go down. I go up this way. Now, I have to go up 1.2 inches. Then I'm going to have to go over, but this isn't going to be the whole 4 inches, because if we take a look here, this is 1.5 inches. So we bring out our calculator. We do 4 minus 1.5, and we get 2.5. Simple enough, right? So I'm going to type in 2.5, and I'm going to go up. Now, this thickness is 1.2. So what I do is 4 minus 1.2. You get 2.8. And then you should be able to connect it right there. Now, one thing I did forget is I forgot to turn on my line weight. So if you don't have this option right here, what you go is to the, where you go is to the 3 bars all the way to the right. You select line weight, and this will pop up. There we go, okay? Now, let's draw the other side, okay? So we have the option of either drawing this side or this side. I'm gonna go with drawing this side, the top part, okay? So we know this thickness is 1.5. We also know that this is gonna be 1.2 because it doesn't mention it on this side at all, right? Oh, 1.25, sorry. So we know this side's 1.25. We know this side's 1.5. So to begin, I gotta change my view. I click line, and I go to this end. I go to this end. Now I go up 1.25. Then I go all the way across. 1.5 minus 4 is 2.5. Then I connect it to this end right here. Now we go to the bottom side, all the way across, all the way up. This is 1.25. We bring this down. That thickness is going to be 1.2. So we do 2.8, and we connect it. Now all we really have to do is the inside lines, 1, 2, 3. We go right here, straight down. That's going to be 2.8. Connect it here. I'm going to press F5 for this one. Let's zoom in so we get that endpoint. I'm going to turn off my snap grid. I got this endpoint right here, and we connect it. So that's that. Some of you guys are going to say, oh, Mister, why isn't this correct? That's because the distance is different. So don't worry about that. As long as your dimensions are correct, you should be fine.